and that is going to be Sunday at noon. And then the clam shucking contest, which we must mention because our own Amanda Hill and Rob Nesbitt are the defending world champions in clam shucking, and they'll be defending their title on Saturday.
And New Center, Maine, by the way, has won 3 years in a row, going for year number 4 this year.
We're just throwing it out there.
Yeah,
okay,
exactly.
So you want to make sure you time your visit to the Clam Festival just right so you can avoid the rain.
I know, it doesn't feel right because it's so perfect right now, Keith.
Yeah, it's going to be fantastic for the first half of the weekend. By the way, that baby crawl, there's 8 babies, and then they have a different one for not Children of Lee. There's a different event for that one. 52 for low temperature tonight. Look, we're going to be clear. We're going to be dropping pretty quickly because of those clear conditions. Hold on. All right, there we go. This is where I wanted to start. I wanted to start with our temperatures right now, which, there we go, is 80 in Saco, 75 in Portland, 79 in Brunswick. Look at Old Town and Bangor. Dover Foxcroft, I'm a little suspicious of that reading, but I mean, Plymouth is 85, so 87 is what they're reading, and 86 in Lee. So a little hot pocket here. I'm not sure exactly why they're so much warmer, but there it is. All right, we have winds that are generally out of the south, so a little bit cooler along the coastline, and that's how it's going to stay for the next couple of hours. But by later on tonight, with these dew points staying relatively low, we'll see temperatures drop off under these clear skies. Another nice day tomorrow, again, with a lot of sunshine to start. We end up with more clouds, though, in the afternoon, and then a big pattern change for next week. We'll talk more about that, Coco, in just a few minutes.
From what I understand, there was life jackets in the duck.
Was anybody wearing them?
I can't answer that question.
Have you had a chance to speak to any other survivors about that?
I have not.
Still so many questions after 17 people were killed when a duck boat capsized on a lake in Missouri. Most people wondering, why was the tourism boat out on the water in the middle of a thunderstorm, and could these deaths have been prevented? The duck boats here in Maine are an entirely different vessel, different than the World War II style used in Missouri. The president of the Portland-based Maine Duck Tours says still his staff is undergoing a review of their safety policies and procedures, rules that are regulated by the Coast Guard. Duck boat tours are running as normal on this busy beginning to another weekend filled with tourists.
We really enjoyed it, my wife and I did, but the kids were too young to remember.
Mark Gatesman said the fatal crash in Missouri is not changing his mind about riding the amphibious vehicle again.
Well, I think it's tragic, you know, but again, it sounded to me like it was something to do with the weather as opposed to the operators or the machinery.
Maine Duck Tours President Christopher McClure says the company is constantly evaluating safety, especially weather conditions like wind, before departing. They even canceled tours this week due to fog and forecasted storms, saying they always err on the side of safety and caution.
This is a very safe, kind of enclosed waterway, and those weather parameters that are designated by their inspection, hopefully everyone continues to hold to those.
The company has operated safely since it began in 2005, and both the crew and the vessel must pass rigorous Coast Guard regulations. The vessel recently passed its annual hull inspection and stability tests to operate in Portland Harbor, and meets Coast Guard rules to have accessible life jackets for all 36 passengers and 2 crew members.
They're going through the right actions to make sure their vessel is safe and stable, not only for the passengers, but for the operations that they're completing.
One woman said off camera that she would not go on a duck boat because of the incident in Missouri. Still, dozens packed the duck boat Friday, pleased by the company's proactive approach to safety.
I think it's good for a business to do that to make sure people are safe.
The Maine Duck Tours Company president says they are constantly monitoring the weather conditions leading up to hours before they depart. But they also recently hired a new staff member specifically to monitor the weather conditions on the waterfront and communicate with their operations managers. The president also said that the company and all of its staff, their hearts are with the people and members involved in that tragic crash in Missouri.
All right, Chris, thanks. So we'll talk more about this topic later on. Now, Keith is going to come back and in Brain Drops talk about how it's possible forecasters knew that this storm was coming with the one that got the duck boat in all that trouble. So we'll check on that later on in Brain Drops.
Yeah, but first, let's head to our studio with Christina Rex, who is taking on a topic that had a lot of you talking today.
Yeah, guys, maybe you shouldn't have bought it when you saw it at Martin's. That's a message being spread by one Maine woman and an army of Facebook commenters. T-shirts, a pile of them that Jenny Tumler got removed from Martin's shelves with images she says don't belong in a family-friendly store.
Who's going to wear it?
These T-shirts showing women's breasts and butts in compromising and suggestive positions.
Offensive. I thought. I was sort of surprised. It wasn't too bad, but I kept flipping and there were more. And I ended up with a stack like this. I just pulled them off the rack.
Offensive enough to shopper Jenny Tumler that she spoke with the store manager and had multiple phone conversations with Martin's upper management, asking for the suggestive shirts to be taken off the shelves.
You know, it's sexualizing women, which is a problem that we're seeing now more and more, and I think it needs to stop.
Taking to Facebook, garnering dozens of comments, most people shocked by the T-shirt.
I don't want to look at these anymore.
Because of Jenny's persistence, Martin's in Scarborough took the shirts off the floor. The store's general manager sent News Center Maine a statement explaining that the company has no control over what items get sent in stock retail orders. At times, this process may result in products that are potentially not family-friendly landing on our sales floor, he writes. If this does happen, we will make every effort to remedy the situation and remove the products from our sales floor promptly.
I don't think that this is something that needs to be on a T-shirt.
Jenny celebrated the store's decision, posting again on Facebook, writing that she hopes this story will give others courage to speak up when they see something inappropriate.
We need to just get past this lookism, sexism, objectifying women. We just need to get past it. Everybody does.
Do you think Martin's was right to pull the shirt from the store? Comment right now on our Facebook and our YouTube live feeds letting us know. Guys?
All right, Christina, thank you very much. Still to come on now, the Yarmouth Clam Festival is always such a huge success because of the people that make this great event possible.
Most important thing, he loved his town.
The best community members are those who inspire their family and friends to get involved.
Also ahead, we learn about grill safety from first-hand experience.
Did somebody actually do something? That's embarrassing.
It kills me.
Channel 8 came and set up.
Did they?
Video, yeah.
They did?
Our villager was on site. Said, make sure you get a close-up of that grill arm.
That is so
I can't imagine
funny.
they would run it, but who knows?
Yeah.
Today's news.
That's hysterical.
All right, we got an interview this segment?
That's after full weather.
Okay.
Yeah.
We're up the whole time. Hey guys, what's going on? How's everybody doing?
I
So
didn't know we got to see you guys
we
today.
had
This is
quite
awesome.
the eventful day today.
Sorry guys, we would have talked to you earlier. I didn't realize that we were going to get to do that today.
I don't know if they can still hear us. Let's see.
I'm having okay, now my Facebook's working now. Okay, I gotta get it all the way up here. Okay. What's up, Sue and Reed and Sandra and Susan? Oh, you guys are checking out, you're gonna get a cool look at the parade route. What's up, Kim? And Patty and Rhonda and Katrina and Scott, who says it was gorgeous in Lewiston today. 87 in Hawaii, says Wayne. What's up, Big Fred? Let's see. Most of you are saying yes, they did the right thing by removing those shirts. Pretty much unanimous on that. What was Martin's thinking, says Paul. Yeah, I would say everybody is pretty universal on that Martin should have pulled those shirts. So. Oh yes.
Yeah.
No,
we'll
let's
chat. Yeah, we will have to say. So, I think Clay. I will say this. I think Clay was so excited to respond to a fire. The former firefighter.
I was gonna say.
He was
I
so
think he maybe
excited.
overdid it a little bit.
Yeah.
To create fire. Come on.
But did you see those flames?
No, I'm just kidding.
Guys, I wish you could see what's happening behind the camera. There's an immaculate
sand sculpture?
So yeah,
That must be
sandcastle.
huh?
I don't know. They've been working on it all afternoon, and all I want to do is just go watch them make it. But I've had to do this thing called work. I'm just teasing. I'm just teasing. I don't know. There's something about watching artists do the sand sculpture because at any moment.
Do I have a read or do you? Because my thing's not working.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. So there's a stop. It's me, and then it's you. So, how was your Friday? Ours was a little interesting, especially back at the station. So, here's what happened basically. While Lee and I were out shooting our own stories, the team back at the station decided to have a cookout. I mean, it's nothing different than what we normally do on a nice summer day on a Friday.
Here's the problem. There was a little bit of a fire.
Yeah.
Kind of a grease fire because what apparently you're supposed to do is clean the grease pan from the bottom of the grill. That hasn't been done. We're thinking like 85 last time that was done, 1985. So we had a little grease fire.
We had a grease fire, and anyway, it was a great time. And take a look at this. Yeah.
All right, this is exclusive video, people. You'll only see it here on News Center, Maine. We were the first ones on the scene. A grill fire started by us, fueled by 2 inches of grease, roared to life on the weather deck. On our in-house firefighter, Clay Gordon, changed clothes in the phone booth, ran outside and saved everybody. But a concerned citizen did see the smoke and called the fire department. The fire was out on their arrival, but they did inform us that our fire extinguisher is only CO2, so it was still safe to prepare foods. So we ate. Come on.
I didn't. Did you? Did you get a burger?
I did.
I will
Sorry.
say, it was really something to look down at my cell phone. I hadn't looked at it in a while. And I saw Clay and a selfie with the Portland Fire Department. And I thought, wow, he's probably having the best day ever that he was able to respond to a fire again.
Yep, he was a little excited about that.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Just
Okay.
saying.
So what a fantastic day for ice cream, right? But honestly, that's pretty much every day.
That's
It's a good
every
for
day.
ice
You
cream.
can find an excuse.
What
yeah.
if you found out that getting ice cream could help out some kids in need? We'll explain that coming up.
And Keith will help us dodge some raindrops coming up in his full forecast.
Hijack the whole thing.
That's fine.
Well, I was trying to catch up because it finally came back on, and then I'm like, okay.
I didn't know where we were either because I was still here.
Yeah, so.
All right, you guys want to do this standing up, the interview?
Well, we've got her package first.
We'll break again?
Nope, and then Terry. So after the package is the interview. And then, yep, and then we'll go to Keith. Okay.
So after the package, okay.
Yep. All right, so we will stand. So after the package, it's Terry, right?
What's that?
Oh, I'm not. I'm talking to the station.
Oh.
Yeah. I'm not talking to myself.
Okay.
It just looks like Dan.
Okay. After the pack. Oh,
Okay,
sorry.
good.
Thanks, Sherbs.
No, no problem.
Should I take my sunglasses off?
Yep.
Whatever
We're all
you're
set.
comfortable
Yes, we're all
with.
set.
That's fine, Rach.
Thank you.
Whatever you're comfortable with. We do have one quick. You and I have an on-camera read first.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep. Well, it's your package first, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kyle, we'll
So
have
you're
Mike
gonna
4
take
coming
this
back.
here, and then
There's
as soon
a
as,
package and then a live
turn,
interview.
I
So
will
Mike
literally
4,
just turn
1,
and
2,
say,
3,
"Come
4.
on." So
Got it?
that'll be obvious.
Okay.
So you guys are going to introduce the package and then Terry can come after the package?
Yep.
Stand in the middle?
Yeah.
Stand in the middle between the two of them.
We'll
Sure,
give you a
I'll just
cue.
bring her in.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Got it.
He knows what
Hey, say hello. We're live on Facebook.
people take pictures.
Hey, everybody.
We are right now?
Yeah, on YouTube. Say hi to Lori Vornis.
Hey.
Q97.
Hey, Lori.
Hey,
Nice
have
to
you
meet
met
you
Lindsay?
finally.
also.
Nice to meet you.
I'm good.
Yeah, we're live. So say hi to everybody.
Hi, everybody. This is fascinating, isn't it? I've had my chairs out for 2 weeks.
No, you have not.
I have two right
Oh,
up there.
Lori, you're one of them now.
I'm one of them.
Bye. Hi, guys.
Celebrities.
All right, some things like the Clam Festival can bring a community together, but there's someone whose life was dedicated to bringing the neighbors together.
That's right. Irv Bickford died 6 years ago, but it's this time of year every year that his dedication is still very much loud and clear.
That piece on the back is an antique band organ.
Irv Bickford loved this piece and the hundreds more he collected and restored.
It used to open and close the Clam Festival every year.
Tamsin Bickford says her sister now drives it at the festival. For her dad, his passion was about more than all things transportation.
Most important thing, he loved his town. And he used to walk every day, 5-6 miles a day, and pick up trash. Because he loved his town so much.
This massive garage in Yarmouth is a museum.
When people walk in, they're quite surprised.
Where Irv's family and friends store their trucks and Model Ts. Friends like Gary Mahan, who makes the drive from New Jersey every year for the past 3 decades.
It's never the iron, it's the people.
Mahan got to know Bickford by going to the annual Truck and Tractor Show in Owl's Head. A while back, they started using Bickford's garage as a pit stop. Even after Bickford died in 2012, they kept the tradition going. Bickford served on the Yarmouth Town Council and many boards. A pavilion now bears his name as another spot to see these antiques up close. A place his daughter says he'd be proud to see today because of its central location in the town he loved.
He really instilled in all of us as a family the importance of being a part of the fabric of the community.
Always look at the camera.
And that one red truck that he loved so much that you saw there playing the music, it is still going to be as part of this festival. His daughter will be driving it. It's a way to start the parade, it's a way to end the parade, and it will be making an appearance tonight.
We are joined by Terry Seaver, who has been part of the Yarmouth Clam Festival for 20 years, which is amazing because she's 27, so really started young. Terry, I mean, why is this so special? Is there an easy answer for that? Because you mention it and people's eyes light up, and it is a part of kind of their every life, and why is that?
I think it's because it's a community coming together with volunteers and the community groups and churches and nonprofits, and it brings the families in to the festival with free events for the family, and I just think that it just has that flair.
Terry, talk to us a little bit about the logistics that go into planning this, because I've seen a lot of really well thought out parking spots, you know, the parking lots, and then there's buses that'll shuttle you in so you don't have to really walk a far distance to get to the main action here.
Oh, absolutely. It takes a year of planning, Lindsay, first of all. And yes, again, everything trying to offer parking that's close by, lend ourselves to our handicapped folks, our elderly folks, and yes, just trying to make sure that we make logistically, we have everything convenient to invite all those folks into our community.
This is the 53rd year, I think, is that right?
You're right.
Okay.
You're right, Lee.
So do you guys kind of tweak it each year, or you're like, you know what, don't fix it if it's not broken because everybody keeps coming, or do you constantly look for ways to make it even better?
We constantly look for ways to improve, make things easier for folks, bring more into the festival, and just expand using our social media. We really looked always to how can we make it better.
Okay, so Lindsay's a first timer. This is going to be her first time. What does she need to do?
Yeah.
We've got the veteran and we've got the rookie.
Yeah.
I know what I would tell her, but what does she need to do?
Okay, Lindsay, you absolutely need to stay and watch the parade.
Oh, that's happening.
Okay, and just
That's
watch the
definitely
faces on the crowd.
Okay.
When you're watching the parade and when everyone's coming down the street, it's very heartwarming. You will see the smiles from young too old, and it's very heartwarming.
I can't wait. If I have battery left in my cell phone, I'm going to Facebook Live the parade.
Okay. And if you have more time, come to the Fireman's Muster. It's a must.
I really think I'm going to have to pull my husband's arm to go to something like that after the grill event earlier today.
Okay, you're almost there. And then what should she do on Sunday at noon, Terry?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, she needs to attend the diaper derby. If you've never attended the diaper derby, it is hysterical.
It sounds hysterical.
I can't believe you mentioned that, Terry. That is so great.
Wait, do you have kids or something?
Hey, I'm just the host, and I have all the participants as well. Terry, thank you very much.
Okay.
Enjoy your beautiful
Terry, thank
weekend.
you.
That's awesome.
Thank you.
We appreciate it. We'll take it for you.
We have a role reversal here on News Center now. We got to go outside.
Yes.
And we stuck Keith in the cave. Sorry, buddy.
Some ideas for the winter, and I really think people would want to see this, where you two are out in the snowstorm and I'll just stay back in the studio. I think that could work nicely. Current temperatures in the 70s. What a beautiful day, obviously. Tomorrow looks good as well. 80 in Lewiston. And as I mentioned, a little hot pocket up here towards Millinocket. Look at Caribou, 86 degrees right now. That was 5 or 6 degrees above guidance for sure. We had a little increase in the dew points here, but it does not feel sticky for most places. It's really just a little marine air. You see that? That's the sea breeze kicking on shore. That's why the dew points are higher there than they are in the mountains and into the foothills. But we won't have any problems with the humidity until Sunday. That's when you'll notice the change in air mass. Satellite is clean, have just a few clouds out here, and some of this actually is a fog bank that will flirt with the coastline tomorrow over the mid-coast and down east. So tonight, no problems. It is mostly clear. There's that fog bank. Again, we could see some of that over down East Maine and the mid-coast by tomorrow morning. We'll burn it off, though. Most of tomorrow looks good. It is worth noting that by late tomorrow afternoon, some clouds do roll in and the showers move in during the evening on Saturday, but the heavier stuff moves in on Sunday. Showers and thunderstorms, high humidity on Sunday. I don't like the day that much. It's not a total washout, but there'll definitely be a lot of showers and storms lingering around. The overall pattern still looks very juicy for Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday of next week. Tropical air being advected in on the west side of this Bermuda high. So what you're looking at is all that moisture, precipitable water in the atmosphere. It'll give us a lot of chances of showers and storms. But the key is still going to be where exactly the axis of heaviest rain sets up. The latest computer models have it a bit to our west in Maine. So that'll make a big difference between whether or not we end up with 4 inches of rain through next week or more like 1 inch to 2 inches as I'm thinking right now. So we'll keep an eye on that axis as it shifts back and forth. That'll determine the days that are just at least a little sunny and the days that are just total washouts. So my best stab at that right now is that Monday looks humid with showers. Tuesday and parts of Wednesday may not be bad. We may see sunshine in there with a couple of scattered showers and storms. Then I think back to the heavier shower and storm activity on Thursday and perhaps into Friday as well. And it doesn't look to me like there's a clean-cut end to this by the end of the week. We may linger with this humid and unsettled pattern all the way into next weekend. So we do need the rain. There's the positive side of things. I will say that, Lee and Lindsay, that we've had such amazing weather this summer that if you picked next week to take the week off, it's so far at least the most unsettled week of the summer.
So basically you're saying whoever is taking vacation is out of luck. Well, at least we're enjoying today. Okay,
Yeah.
2 questions for you. 1, who wants ice cream? Okay, and 2, who wants ice cream if you buy a cone and then that money goes to a good cause?
So recapping what Lindsay said, we all want ice cream. It is tough to beat a delicious ice cream on a hot summer day, but knowing that each scoop you order helps a Maine child with food insecurity can make it taste just a little bit better.
Maine blueberries are a huge staple here, and we thought it'd be a great way to give back to the community.
With each scoop of Gifford's Maine wild blueberry ice cream that gets served, Bangor Savings Bank's Bowie Local Community Program donates 25 cents to a hot lunch program to help fund meals for children with food insecurity.
Yeah, it's really great. I mean, you don't often think about it, especially, in this area, but it affects a lot of people, and so if we can give back this way, it's really great.
As for consumers of the tasty treat, it is win-win. They get the goods and get to help others at the same time.
Because we want to be able to do for others, and we know Giffords, and we know that they do for others, so we're happy about it.
So it's a lot of locally owned businesses that are coming together, and this is a great example. Shoppers coming in to make that sale, and when that sale happens, we can do things like this for our communities of Maine as well as the charitable organizations.
Again, everybody wants ice cream. That's how it goes. Okay, so tomorrow she'll be defending her world championship in clam shucking. Today she's hosting News Center Maine at 5:30. Amanda Hill's here with a preview. Hey, Amanda.
Guys, I gotta tell you, first of all, I'm jealous about where you are, but second, this is the #1 story on our website right now. The fact that Stormy Daniels is coming to Maine. We're gonna talk to you about her visit. And how is the lobster industry holding up with huge tariffs on Chinese imports? We got all that and much more coming up on News Center at 5:30. Now continues in a moment.
And then we're done, right? Is that the...
I'm still on that.
Oh my God.
That's how far behind it is. And there's Diaper Derby video.
That's so... the shot looks good.
Yeah. I love the road shows.
I do too. It's so much more fun. I should have had Terry take a picture of our crew while she was here.
Oh, yeah. How quickly can I get out of here?
It'll be all right. They don't close until almost until 6 o'clock.
Oh, okay.
It'll be fine.
The parade is awesome.
I can't wait to see it.
It's really fun.
I'm gonna get some food. I'm gonna watch it.
Food's right behind you.
After
Right
my live
there.
hit. That's so perfect.
So good.
I don't have cash though, is the only thing. That was stupid. Yeah. But
there's an ATM across the street this way.
oh yeah,
Literally
there's People
right there,
United.
it's
Yeah.
Yeah. And Rach, we're coming right out on brain drops, right? We're not tossing the brain drops.
I think that was the plan.
Hello, Miss Maddie. So beautiful.
Oh, Craig is not happy on YouTube about Stormy Daniels. He said, I can't believe you are giving Stormy Daniels any kind of publicity. Shameful. Well, I think we can't ignore it because it's something that people are talking about, and she is coming to Maine. It's not like we're just covering it to cover it.
No, but I think the fact it's the #1 story on our website means a lot of you are clicking on it. So
right.
That makes us talk about it. If nobody clicked on it, we wouldn't talk about it.
Exactly.
So.
Exactly.
But I understand what you're saying. I'm with you.
The next map, the Storm Prediction Center had issued a severe watch risk area for it. So, you know, I think when you're going to be on the water, and I tell a lot of people to just be able to read radar.
Right.
And obviously businesses like the one in Portland, it may behoove them to have someone who does this professionally.
Yeah, and it's not going to hurt to be extra cautious and check the radar multiple times.
Especially there, Tornado Alley and whatnot. All right, we'll go back?
Yeah, we're going to go back to Lee and Lindsay in Yarmouth before we leave. Hi, guys.
All right, guys, yeah, we're just over half an hour away from the start of the parade here at the Yarmouth Clam Festival. It kicks off what is always an amazing weekend, and I'm excited for you because you've never seen this before, and it's such a great event. So.
I wish you guys could smell how great it smells here. You can smell the fried clams, you can smell the fried seafood. Everybody's in a great mood. So many cute kids. Everyone's bringing their puppies too. It's a great time for the whole family.
Yeah, it's awesome. So if you can get out here this weekend and enjoy it, please do. If not, get out and enjoy something. It's going to be beautiful, at least for some of the weekend.
Especially before the rain comes,
All right, guys, News Center 5:30 starts right now. Not sure if you guys can still see us, but if you can, bye. And if you can't, then it doesn't matter. So. 'Cause you can't see us.
Okay.